Hey, good morning, Remorty Generation. Good morning. How are y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing fine. I hope y'all blessed and highly favored. Now, come take a trip with me back to my past of reality. Now, before I do that, let me leave a psalm with y'all today. So I am reading from Psalm 7, verse 1 to 7. O Lord my God, in thee do I trust. Save me from all them that persecute me, and deliver me. Lest he tear my soul like a lion, rending it in pieces, while there is none to deliver. O Lord my God, if I have done this, if there be any iniquity on my hands, if I have rewarded evil unto him that was at peace with me, yea, I have delivered him that without cause is mine enemy. Let the enemy prosecute my soul, and take it, yea, let them tread down my life upon the earth, and lay mine honor in the dust. Arise, O Lord, in thine anger, lift up thyself because of the rage of mine enemies, and awaken for me to be the judgment that thou hast commanded. So shall the congregation of the people compass thee about. For their sakes, therefore, return thou on high. Now, just a little illustration about that. This is what accountability looks like. So, I am saying this to say, if there is anything that you know you have did wrong, done wrong to somebody, ask God to judge you based on what you do, and ask him to forgive you. Ask him to create in you a clean heart and renew a right spirit within you, because we are humans and we fall short of the glory of God. We all do things outside of knowledge, lack of understanding. We do things we don't know the circumstances or the consequences that's beyond them. So when you do things out of understanding, it is okay to take accountability and ask for forgiveness. Nothing is wrong with being wrong. What is wrong is staying wrong. All right? So there's a thing called stop, there's a thing called refrain, and ask for mercy, take accountability, and then you will have God on your side. Now, this is a journey to my past reality. Now, I am Angel, born by that name on the hospital bed because I born pretty, lily white like milk. And they call me Angel because of my beauty, yes. Now, I am going to tell you about Angel before I became Cute Boss. Now, Cute Boss is a personality, but Angel is more of a character. So I will tell you about my character first, and then I will then expose you to my personality. So, well, I don't know how I come up with this name Cute Boss, but I thought I was cute. Yeah, I thought I was cute and stuff. But it look like I'm not really cute again, because I don't know what I'm doing. They cute. Maybe because me take a whole heap of man. You know, transformation and energy and some ugly boy and stuff. I don't know. But anyway, I thought I was cute. So I just work with that name, Cute Boss. Anyways, inside of my reality, I grew up with a mom and 4 other siblings. Me includes 5. My mother was a single mom, right? She was a single mom before my father died, because my father was an artist back in the 80s called Massive Jody. He was always on tour all over the world. So it was just my mother, right? Now I grew up good home. I grew up with my neck powder, nursery jelly, aisle down my look up pum pum and so. I grew up with my skin lotion and my heel back well shine like 10 penny peas and the things them. I grew up in a slippers. I grew up on breakfast, lunch and dinner. I grew up around table and chair. Yes, I grew that way. But my mother taught us what she knew and how she knew it. Because my mother grew up with a drunkard mother, where when she and her brother will walk the street and look for her mother, they find her in a bar, and when them find her in the bar, them did it till them drop asleep on the pizza. When them wake, pizza lock, bar lock, mother gone, them alone had to find their way home. So my mother never got age paper until she was 51 years old. My mother never went to school until 12 years old, but she tried her best because parenting doesn't come with a manual. She tried the best parenting she knew, like she never take any opportunity to go away, leave us. She decided that if I want bread, we are broke it up, we are going to suffer together. But one thing I know that suffering bring though is love for each other, because we know how to love each other and look out for each other even with the absence of our parents. Now, we got the best parenting she knew. She wasn't the mother to hug you up as a teenager, big girl, and say, I love you. But the love she had was unexplainable because of past trauma that she had. So, and she was a mother who go out and work, whether for wash people dirty clothes. She was also a dressmaker. She do what she could in the sight of us, her children. Now, I lost my father at 8 years old on my 8th birthday, January 22nd, 1995. Now, my mother never knew, and she could not do what she never knew. At that time, I needed therapy. As a child, lost my father on my birthday, and I think I needed therapy at that time. But back in the days, nobody not think about that, because one thing with Jamaicans, we don't take mental illness serious, we don't take trauma serious, and it's just the truth. Now, what happened was, when my father died, I got rebellious at 12 years old. I had a boyfriend, not rebellious to a point where I wasn't the child who run away, go away. I stayed home when I go to school. I never take a boyfriend at school because I always love big man. And everybody I look boyfriend in the school. Me I look the man where I drive the JUTC bus. One big long time beat out Japanese looking man. Me did a look when me I go school. From me little me realized that me like older than me. So I never come to the knowledge that I was an old soul. We look like me the day at 3,000 years ago, come back on a reincarnation. But I like old people. Anyways, at school over, I was home because I have my boyfriend at home. I was with my boyfriend from 10 years old. Lost my virginity at 13, got pregnant at 14, and then I lost that pregnancy in May. It was a molar pregnancy. I lost the pregnancy, and then he went to jail in June. Then I heard that he had another baby mother. She was older than me. So while in lockup, she had the chance to visit him and not me. When him come out back, I never decided to speak back with him. So I was speaking with someone else in the community. Upon speaking with that person, I got pregnant real quick because I just had a miscarriage. So I got pregnant real quick. And after that pregnancy, I never wanted to give that man the pregnancy because he never have a job, never have anything. So I decided not to give him the pregnancy. I met a guy with the 1 month pregnancy, and then I tell the guy that the pregnancy is his, which I was wrong for that. But at the time, I was on an emotional roller coaster as a teenager, trapped between childhood and adulthood. Don't know which way to turn, was so confused, never wanted to pressure my mother. So I go and get someone who could help me with the pregnancy. Now, that guy at the time was in a position that he could help me, and he helped me right through the 9 months. Oh my God, I never knew what conscience was up until now. But one thing for sure, I knew I couldn't sleep with that. I couldn't feel comfortable with it. It was bothering me right through the 9 months. When the child was born, I had was to tell that man the truth. I couldn't carry it out because the conscience inside of me keeps telling me that this is wrong. It's not the right thing to do. So I went ahead and I tell him the truth, and he accepted me for the truth. He still wanted me with my truth, but I feel I deceived him, so I walk away from the relationship. So